And hello again, Internet. Well, here we are, back to Magna Carta, Tears of Blood, part 27 of this game that will never end. At least that's how it feels. Now, my sound mixing should be a little bit different this time. I had to turn it up for Serious Sam. Apparently it was so quiet that the game just could not be heard. And yeah, that was true, it was. And I'm not going to mess with my settings every time, back and forth, back and forth. So my game volume should be a little bit louder this time. Hopefully you can still hear me over it, which is the point. I don't really want to have the game volume too loud. But yeah, we're back. Break for this game is over. We're going to continue it. My recording has not been particularly stable of late, and part of the reason is I hate this game. It really is. This game's just been driving me nuts. I've been on this game for what, 2 months now? 3 months now? I don't like this game at all. And I've played bad games on this show before. You've seen me with Daikatana and Descent to Undermountain. Those are my big two that I'm always going to go to, even though I think I've played worse by then. Those two stick out in my mind because, number one, there were some of the earlier games that I did, and number two, those are games that I purchased because of the notoriety of how bad they were. And I've, purchased some games for reasons I don't remember. Okay, let's see. Okay, where am I in this? We're going to Wraith. They're only... Okay, right. We have to follow the bridge. Remember, this is like the 4th time we've gone to this bridge. And I got to try to remember the combat, how it works, because I've spent more time on break this time. My recording for Serious Sam did not go particularly well. I had a couple breaks in even that game. The game that was the break for this, I took some breaks on for, number one, Easter. Number two, when I got sick and just wasn't feeling like recording. I'm trying to get back into it now. I will admit, a little bit of personal life stuff here. And I've even seen other YouTubers comment on this, or in my case, Twitch, but I do put my stuff on YouTube. There comes a problem separating home life from, quote, work life. Oh, great. So you're not useful in here, so you're gonna have to run away. But yeah, home life from, quote, work life. When you work, I mean, this isn't a dedicated computer. This is why I'm not doing this as a business or anything like that. This is just my computer. It's my gaming computer. It's not the only one I have, but it's the only one I have set up. I do have at least one other computer that works, but it's...
You see
at least it worked last time I used it, which was several years ago. It's a very old computer. At any rate, it kind of gets to the point where things are bleeding together. I did spend a lot of time thinking about these games when I'm not recording, and it gets to you after a while, especially when you do this as frequently as I do. So I'm honestly thinking at some point of taking a more longer vacation, as it were. In fact, this summer I would like to actually travel for a bit, if I can. Go back and visit some friends that I've left behind.
Is that the best you can do?
Find more of my old stuff. Ah, I missed. Missed my combat. Back to mountain. Now, if I can get my attack off, this will be helpful. Get the numbers advantage again. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. But yeah,
that all?
spending too much time away from the recording, thinking about the recording. Like, even when I play other games anymore, I've been talking about the Dark Souls. I might do a Dark Souls run on recording. That's the thing I think about while I play these things. I might do a, I played some Heroes of the Storm. I played some Overwatch. Any other game I play anymore, I often find myself thinking, maybe I should try recording some of this, see what it's, But that's not really what my channel is supposed to be for. It's supposed to be for showing off older games, not necessarily good games either. It originally started with trying to show off obscure games, but that ran out kind of quickly, not because I ran out of obscure games. I still have some folders sitting next to me of stuff that I'd love to run that I can't.
Is that the best
doesn't
you can do?
work on modern computers. And I am still proud that I got the Necrodome playthrough. Woohoo! Come on, that's awesome. I'm glad I finally got a chance to play through that game. It wasn't a great game, but dude, good lord, it wasn't the worst I've played. And I did get to highlight some of the more obscure games that are still available. For example, Realms of the Haunting, the ultimate battleground between good and evil. That was a good game. Not a particularly great engine, first-person shooter side, but that game is far more underrated than I gave it credit for, and I'm glad I played it. I have that one on disc also. I've got things on disc that I know I would be terrible trying to play. Oh boy, I would be terrible trying to play them. I've got some Myst clones, which most of those require an old version of QuickTime that just doesn't run anymore. That's why I can't play Obsidian, and I would love to do that one for you guys, because that one was amazingly well done in my opinion. It was one of the better Myst clones. I have Myst.
That all?
I have Myst 2.
That was a
I have
joke.
Riven, you know, Myst 3. Of course, a lot of those are still available again, or updated versions are available, and I've never played through those. I'm not really good at that style of game, though. So, I'm going to go ahead and save it again. Now, here's my question, too. I loaded it off that first save. Yeah, okay. For some reason, that was my newer save, which should have been down here. I don't know why I stopped. But I'm going to have to save it here for now, which I don't know why I have this old save anymore. Bye-bye, old save. Bye-bye. Well, that save's gone now. Oh. So I'm going to keep that number 1 up there for my day save. Just save it on 3 for now. Also, I should have healed before I saved, but whatever. Trying to get back into this game. It's been over a week since I played it, and this is one of the things that happens on these, especially roleplay games. If you stop playing them for a while, you have no idea what you were doing. At least I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't have that much memory for these things. And for this game also, since I'm on part 27 and I've already done 50 freaking hours worth, it kind of bleeds together. So I'm not entirely sure where I'm going. I forgot to do this part to check to make sure everything's maxed out. And it is. Everything's mastered. So, fortunately, playing this game as much as I have, a lot of things have just kind of fit into pattern. Like, I can just remember, okay, muscle memories here for doing the attacks, for don't forget to switch into the zoom out mode so you can see everything, all that stuff. Go after the fish first because they have lower hit points. A lot of the tactics just kind of come back to me right away. Oh, I can't wait till this game is done, though. I have no idea how far I am in this game, because this is the first time I've played it. Which is why you guys are watching me just do absolutely terribly at it. And taking the long way around and going the wrong direction, and then just yelling at the plot. Oh my god, the plot. And, you know, with the volume change, I don't know how well you guys were able to hear the voice acting before, but oh god. Yeah, you're going to attack me first? Alright, whatever. Do your worst! Oh, ow! Don't do your worst anymore. Holy crap. That was more than I expected. It's like, I can attack, but apparently I can't take those hits. Yikes. Go hide behind Callance again. Come on, Fisty.
You see that?
At least you'll be on your high-end attack now. And a boosted high-end attack. You guys get to see every painfully slow combat that I do.
That all?
Every single one. Okay, go hide behind Callants. There we go. Because Callants can take the hits better than I can. So look at that. Almost nothing. It wrecked Fisty and then just nothing to Callants. Beautiful. Hopefully this does some decent damage. Okay, that's not great, but it's not terrible. Now he's going to get another hit off, probably on me. Can I run back behind Callants quickly? Nope.
You see that?
Ah, but you just did your little protection thing to yourself. No, you healed. Healed and protection. Alright. I don't like that. Don't do that. Don't do the healing. I need to kill you quickly so I can move on. Come on. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Stupid protection of his. Means I'm not doing much damage to him, and I don't like that. Run away. Attack Callants. Who could not care.
Is that the best you can do?
Switch to Callants and let you do some damage. You only get 2 shots in before you're out of chi, but I gotta let the Earth chi restore anyway. There we go. See, even he still does more damage than Haran's doing. No, stay back. And he's healing again. Lovely. Quit wasting our time. All you're doing with that is wasting our time. And the next one should kill you. I still think he looks like he has to pee. I mean, seriously, look at the animation on that. And there's one thing I will at least give the game credit for is the models don't look bad. The character designs aren't terrible.
That all? That was a joke.
Yay, Haran leveled up. A horse's tail? Well, it's kind of a centaur's tail, but whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of blech and out of it lately still. It's the reason I didn't start recording yesterday. I wanted to. I was supposed to record yesterday. But was not able to get to it in time. Did I seriously miss this before? Am I going the wrong way? Oh god, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to just go north. I was right by the exit and I went the wrong way. There you go. See, I've already wasted 15 minutes of everyone's time. Because of forgetting where the heck I'm going. Sorry about that. Come on, hurry up and save. I can't talk forever. My voice will go out. My voice is already getting kind of messed up, crackly. And we're back to the bridge area, right? I hate this. Remember, 4th time in a row we've gone through this area. Part of the time the game just picks us up and drops us somewhere off. But no, 4 times in a row it's making us go through this. Okay, I'm on the other side of it. So I am going the right way. I'm confused. I guess I already made it across the bridge and just stopped on the other side. And I guess this means I did not go through this way with Wraith? With Wraith's group? What? Or am I still on the third time through this? I have literally no idea what's going on anymore. Then again, I don't think the people who wrote this had any idea what's going on either. Alright, whatever. We'll wander around, we'll kill centaurs. It'll be like Christmas. Okay, well, at least we're in a new area, so I can go do things like, let's open this treasure chest and get nothing good out of it. Because there's nothing good in any treasure chest in this game. A great sword. Do I think it's going to be all that great? Considering I'm wearing a hell sword. Let's see, great sword. No, that's the third one of those I've had. Why? Why give us crappy equipment? I'm telling you, the makers of this game do not understand what chests are for. And I'm going to end up comparing it to Dark Souls. Great, two of them. It's not what I want to see. I don't want to see two things that are difficult for me to kill. And that was an odd pronunciation. Kill. Kill all of them. Ugh. My allergies are driving me nuts again. Just, you know, why my sinuses feel like something crawled up them and died.
That all?
And you guys need to hear in great detail exactly how my head is feeling. So I like this. You guys can keep attacking Callants. I'd love it if Callants could attack back.
Is that the best you can do?
Apparently that's not in the cards with the cheat around here. I missed it! Well, nuts. Guess I'm back to zero. Okay. I'll just miss again. That's fine. I don't need to attack, apparently. I know how little damage Callants takes. I don't really have to attack. Yay, some actual damage this time. I take that back. That wasn't actual damage. I just tickled him.
Is that the best you can do?
And the thing is, now I gotta sit and wait before I can go up to the next one. Because I'm out of Mountain Chi. And now the Mountain Chi's back, of course. But I'll actually get a couple hits with Callants in. I might as well start recharging that Chi. Oh no, 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 don't put... Oh my god, it hits both of them. These guys are gonna take forever to kill. Why? Why do this?
Time to bust some heads.
Why? I don't want this. Ugh. So as long as I keep attacking Callants, it doesn't matter. But still, it's just going to take forever to end this fight. And again, I can't really run from all the fights because I need levels for the bosses and such. Because I don't want a situation like I've had earlier in this game where I had to go through an area and my characters just could barely survive any encounter. Remember the one where I was running back to the save point after every single fight? Just because of how difficult every fight was. If something went slightly wrong, I would have been killed on a normal enemy. I don't want that to happen again. So instead, we spend extra time killing everything. A lot of extra time. 27 freaking days of this so far. Oh my god, it's been a month of days on this. Even with all the various breaks, it had to have been 2 or 3 months by now. Dad, I need to pick better games to have a break in between.
Is that the
with.
best
I mean,
you can
God.
do?
There's one thing about doing like a potential Dark Souls run. Dark Souls is a huge game. I don't have Dark Souls 3. I've only played 1 and 2. But those games are massive. They took forever to beat. Which is a good thing, don't get me wrong. With a game that good, I didn't mind that it took that long. I had fun throughout the entire... I mean, it was frustrating at points. Oh god, it was frustrating at points. But...
Is that the best you can do?
I recommend them. Highly recommend Dark Souls. Whoop. And that screwed me. So we're going to go back to that. Go back to Tier 1 again. Because yay. See, the problem is he's using up my mountain chi. It's like those guys are using up all the mountain chi also, which makes it harder for me to get past. Ugh, it's awful. At least soon one of them will be down. That should help. That should help. Because then we'll be able to attack more quickly. Of course, it would also help if I'd quit missing!
Don't worry about me.
This will kill him. And then I just gotta worry about the next one.
It was over before it started.
Callance, you talk too much. That's on your top one. Now I have to wait for the mountain chi to come back.
Time to bust some heads.
Wait, you're attacking me? Why? Callance is right in your face. Worry about him. Come on, come on. Come on, mountain chi, I need it. Nope, you're gonna use it all up before I can, aren't you? We're gonna be on the cycle now where you're gonna use up all the mountain chi and I'm never gonna be able to use it now. Because you've drained it completely. Oh, am I gonna be stuck at this tier 1? I mean, I could switch Callance over to ice and water. If I absolutely have to, which it looks like I might. 'Cause if Fisty misses even once, he's going to be back to needing Mountain Chi just for the first attack, and there is none. So, he's going to be out entirely.
Don't make me laugh.
Yeah, I think I'm going to switch to the ice and water with Callance and just do that. Yep, Callance is now going to be taking over the primary attack position. run Fisty away.
Hey, hang in there.
So yeah, this is fun, isn't it? Look how long this fight's taking. What was this, 10 minutes on this
Don't
one
worry
fight so
about
far?
me.
That's the cheese system for you. Great design. Makes it so you can't attack. Pardon me. Well, if Callens is going to be taking over the attack role, I'm going to have someone else swap in for Fisty, assuming 50. I think Fisty's actually the one trying to level right now, so.
It was over before it started.
Then
All
I will
too
heal.
easy.
Will heal. Another horse tail. What the heck? I hope we get plot today. Because those are at least something I can yell at. When it's just fighting, 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 there's so little for me to say. Other than, hey, look! It's the same type of combat we've seen 100 times before, and it still sucks. It's still slow and boring, and doesn't work well, and I hate that I can only use one member at a time, and blah, and blah, and blah. Friggin'. Like, why can't we just do turn and turn, you know, one turn and then the other team's turn, and then back and forth like that? Nothing up there. Nuts. We're gonna run past the lantern. And I don't care to switch it. Do not care. Okay. Nope, nope, no, turn around. Turn around. Turn around, Mom. There you go. Yay, more fights. Just what everyone wanted to see, huh?
Let's finish this quickly.
Watch. The fish is going to be practically immune to these. Got two of the damn horses again, though. Oh, good. I can destroy the fish with the ice. Good, good, good. That's important. That's important. This means something. I was too quiet with my whisper there. There was a noise. You couldn't have heard it. So I had to repeat my joke.
It was over
It was a
before
bad
it
joke.
started.
No one laughed. Oh, that was out of range. Derp! Purple derple. Oh well, at least it's better off doing this now. I'm actually, you know, just had to remember how to do the fights properly. Like, oh yeah, I can attack these guys with my good character. The one who's got all the levels in the world. Oh! Okay, was that a new record?
It was over
No.
before it started.
Okay. Yeah, try running now. Well, I should have been doing this from the beginning. That made that fight a lot quicker, didn't it? And he takes almost no damage from it. This is great. Love it. And he just leveled, too. Which means I'm still getting levels off these things. Boom! Oh, yeah. Die in your ice prison. See, now there, this I don't mind. These fights are much nicer now because of how quick I can get them done. How quickly.
It was over before it
Proper
started.
grammar. Sorry about hitting my
All
mic
too
again.
easy.
I'm using, you know, a headset. As I told you this before, I've attached a mod mic. Turn it off. Attached my microphone via magnet. I've attached it to a pair of COS headphones, which makes for a very nice, and the microphone was by far the more expensive part of this. But it's a rather nice headset. I like it a lot. And hey, unlike the Bose microphones, the COS ones don't report your listening habits back to the company. Oh, you didn't hear about that one, huh? Yeah, a little bit of controversy that went on. Apparently, those new Bose headphones with the sync up audio app was sending data back to Bose. What a surprise. That's why you get an old pair of headphones that doesn't have any of that nonsense. See, everyone's always surprised when something that connects to various applications is sending data back. Well, duh. Everything sends data back. Everyone's listening to you. Oh my god, my streaming data is going out on the internet. People can see what I'm doing.
It was over before it started.
It was on purpose. But, you know. Yeah, it was just a minor bit of controversy. Honestly, I don't know if anyone even heard about it. Like, I saw a headline blurb, read the article, and went, okay, so what? It's like, oh my god, Bose is collecting our listening habits!
Bad?
But there are people paranoid about that stuff. I believe I've mentioned it before with, like, free games on cell phones and the like. They all track your data. They all
It was over before it started.
That's what free games are for. That's what they're making their money, is selling their advertising data. And I honestly don't mind it personally. I know there's a lot of people who do, but the way I see it, it's your privacy is a form of currency, and right now, it's valuable. So you can kind of make bank on it. And the thing is, too, like, I've mentioned that I played some other crappy free online games. One of which, Animation Throwdown, is coming to Steam soon. And this is one I've told people not to play. Even though I still play the dang thing, because I love it. Because I'm stupid, and I like the card games like that. It's coming to Steam soon. When it comes to Steam, I will probably record it or some of it. You know, I might as well show it off a bit, and I'll test how they do the advertisements, if they do the advertisements in the Steam client, etc., etc. I'll check it out.
It was over before it started.
Yeah, you guys will be able to see it.
Well done, everyone.
In fact, I might do that. I might review some of the free games I play. Because why not? It's something. I mean, I'm playing these games. I have a recording thing. I have a stream. I could talk about them. And if I think they're any good or not, and if I, you know, think I like the way they do the microtransaction such, how free to play is it, how to pay to win is it, etc. I can review this stuff. How accurate will I be? How accurate is anybody? Something to talk about. And, you know, as you can tell, I like talking. So, apparently this is actually, I think, where I'm supposed to go. Let's kill this guy. Because I can. Because I'm a murderous little SOB. But yeah, games like that. On the cell phone, it has, and this is only available on the cell phone. It's not available on the Congregate version, which is kind of weird. It had options to get free of the premium currency, the gems, by doing various things in other video games. And one of which, there were a pair of games that it wanted you to play for a fairly substantial amount of time. And it gave you a fairly substantial amount of gems. We're talking like $20 worth of gems for playing this game for a while. And there were two of them.
It was over before it started.
They were the exact same game with a different skin. And one of them you've probably seen before, or at least heard of, because it had an actual Super Bowl commercial. Not kidding. The Arnold Schwarzenegger one, Mobile Strike, that was one of the games on there. Now, they've made enough money on this game that, like I said, they made a Super Bowl commercial. They were giving out $20 worth of gems in another game just to play this thing. So obviously, they're getting money for this game. And I doubt many people were actually paying the microtransaction side.
It was over before it started.
That engaging. No, I can almost guarantee that the entire point of this game was data farming. Well, here's the thing. Two identical games. And I've mentioned this before. I'm sure I have. I'm repeating myself. But look at what I'm doing on the game.
Is that the best you can do?
About. So, two identical games. Played for a fairly substantial length of time. they're both probably collecting data, but they're both collecting the same data and paying you twice for it. A lot of games will collect the data and are effectively paying you for it, either by letting you play a game, or in some cases, like those monetization ones, giving you currency and something else. If you do
It was over before it
various
started.
Trackers that
All
way,
too easy.
or offers that way. But once your data's out there, is there any real reason? Once you've done it once you've got one of those free games that you play, and your data's already been mined and already been sent out there. Is this where I need to go? Hello? F4. Yes, this is where I need to go. Okay. So once your data is already out there, is there any reason not to go ahead and do another one of the games? Oh, how did that miss? He was flashing red! Ugh. Anyway, once you've paid with your data, once it's already out there, once your privacy has already been effectively sold that way, is there any reason not to continue to do it? Because at that point, they're not getting anything new for the most part.
Is that the best you can do?
Just have completely switched your habits since doing one time, and have cleaned off your phone. But if you haven't done anything like that, your data's already out there. Freaking go wild. Go nuts. Oh no, more people have the same data from you, but they're still willing to pay you for it. Oh darn. I don't know. Privacy's gone anymore with the advent of all these interconnected devices. Let's just be honest. They're watching us through our microwaves! That was dumb.
Are you trying to make me look bad?
Yeah, this whole interconnected internet world with all the internet of things and various devices that are connected for some reason that no one can explain to you why on earth you need a lava lamp to be connected to the internet. People are just silly.
It was over before it started.
Well, I would talk more about this game, but there's nothing to talk about because this is the same old that I've been doing for a while. I have that 100% Trinity built up. I could use it. I don't know why I would. Oh, I'm actually going to have to heal after this fight because I've been poisoned. So yeah, I mean, I could do the Trinity, do 100% on him, just destroy him, but why? At this point, why? Even with the shield on, I'm going to be able to kill you in 2 or 3 hits, so it doesn't matter. I'd ask what you guys think about doing the various other types of recordings.
It was over before it started.
Some of the free-to-play games that I've been getting into. Or trying playthroughs with more recent games. Now this is one thing that it gets harder and harder to find games to play for this. I said I've got plenty of them. My Steam library's got over 1,000 games on it. I have definitely not beaten all of them. And I have plenty of weird ones, humble bundles, and a lot of stuff that I bought myself. I still do want to focus on the older ones, but once in a while, I don't think it'd be a bad thing to do something different, more modern, maybe a good game to help get the taste of the bad games out of my mouth. Then again, last time I tried playing a good game, I ended up hating it. Serious Sam? I don't know what happened. Maybe I'm just losing my touch. Yes, that took more than 3 hits. Whatever. I'm also running out of water chi, so I can always go back to ice. He's dead now.
It was over before it started. Well done,
Unless
everyone.
I level, I'm gonna heal. Not leveling. I didn't even bother to switch Harin out. Nope, Fissy's still in. Don't care. That's the main thing about this game at this point. I don't care. This game has long since outlasted its welcome. I wanted to like this game. I did. In fact, early on, my comments in this game were fairly glowing. I gave it a fair amount of praise. But it's just so grating. And just... oh... I don't even know how to say it. I don't even know how to describe what this game has done to me over time. It's like a grindstone, this game. It just wears you down with the same repetitiveness and the dumb story and just slow plotting, bad decision after bad decision after. Please make it stop. Alright, well, we're in F4, so... hello, save point, thank you. Alright, see, that's not so bad. Fair bit of combat, made it to the next area, like any other RPG would. Maybe someday I'll actually... oh, God. Maybe someday I'll compare this to a good game, like Final Fantasy XII, the game that I have over 100 hours in, actually 120 hours in, and have not beaten yet. Can you just imagine how long that one would take? Oh, God, not worth it at all. Hello? I guess I'm not here to take the machine. We're not flying away. Well, nuts. Figure that is the only reason you'd ever go to F4 is to take the flying machine, but no. Okay. Can I switch part? Is it the communication sphere? Can I find the communication sphere? There it is. Nope, can't switch parties. So, where am I going? I have no idea what is going on right now. What's in here? What's in your wallet? Nothing in there. Nothing in my wallet either. Then, oh, are you one of the... yes, you are. Identify my objects, please. I don't want my fortune told. I want you to identify the... something that I found. It was nothing useful. Okay. Music's still not bad. I mean... I like the way this sounds. Okay, clearly, I want to run away from the... okay, that was a weird part of the music. Didn't see nothing, I didn't hear nothing either. Well, great. You are the most useful NPC in this game, and that's a terrifying thing. I guess I'm going this way. Wait, isn't this the desert? Does that mean I can go get the scroll? Oh, I'm gonna go try to get the scroll. Alright guys, you're gonna see me hit up another dojo. Well, same dojo I hit up before, but... assuming it lets me. Last time I tried this, it noped me and just warped me past it. Where am I going and why? Okay, so that wasn't it yet. Hello? Hello? There was an important order given. Do you know what it was? Oh, thank you! You are useful. All the NPCs in this game can die. Blacksmith. You're the blacksmith. You're a child. No, no. Assuming I had an Imperial Rod, I could do that. Do you sell an Imperial Rod? You do sell an Imperial Rod. Do I have a Sacred Rod? Apparently not. Well, let's actually check my inventory first and see if I have a Sacred Rod anywhere. Equip. White rod. No, I do not have an Imperial or a Sacred Rod. Well, let's get a Sacred Rod. Buy. Imperial. Yes. Upgrade. Imperial. Yes. Equip. Is the Imperial Rod any good? Or Sacred Rod? Yeah. Slightly. Defense is better, and resistance is down a little bit. Yeah, it's better. Rock on. Yeah, I actually got some gear this time. Hey, you. What do you got for me? Buy. Yay. I've already bought everything you have. Okay. Well, I did something at least. I got one person. What are you wearing? Are the Tears of Blood bad guys? You're asking the Tears of Blood if they are bad guys. You are not a smart child. Cat child, apparently. Alright, let's go see what this shop has for me. Because I don't go to the shops too often in this game. What kind of equipment are you looking for? Stuff that you probably don't have. Because look, crap. I've been through this place before. There's nothing good here. Actually, apparently there is something good here. Okay, chain armor's no good. That's no good. Gorgeous outfit. Not really. Light bow. Can I scroll down to him? No, he doesn't need that. Lucky rod. Well read. Nothing here is any good. Okay. Don't care. Equipment in this game is crap anyway. Is this the right way? Am I going the right way? This keeps getting stranger and stranger. Great. Hey! What are you doing over here? How'd you get over here? Are you still stupid? Yes, you're still stupid. Now am I in the sand area? The desert? The sand area. Ah, very descriptive. Am I in that place that's really hot, dry, and full of sand yet? I don't know what to call it. Call it Neo Florida. Okay, brain. You go sit in the corner because you have stopped making sense. Okay, brain, in fairness, we are playing Magna Carta, but no, just no. And we're walking ever so slowly. There's a save point up there, and near the save point is the dojo. That glowing mark right there, that's the dojo. That big green S is the save point. I will save it. I will hit up that dojo, and hopefully get Fisty McGee some new skills. At least I'm finally able to come back to this place. But I have literally no idea where I'm going. Hopefully Fisty will actually be able to complete it this time. Because it was the whole, yeah, you gotta do it in one punch. Like Sayatama. Yeah, that's right. I made a One Punch Man reference. What are you going to do about it? It's a great show. Go watch it. It's on Netflix. Dubbed only. I mean, subbed only, but doesn't matter. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and get into that argument. Dubbed versus subbed anime. I don't care which one you prefer. I like dubbed anime. I like being able to hear what's going on and be able to, actually watch the show. Okay, haven't I already learned from you? Apparently not. Okay, well, let's try it. And I'm not saying that subbed anime is wrong.
All right,
it's really
let's
up
give
to
him
you,
hell.
which you prefer. But this idea, oh great, of course I missed it. This idea that subtitled is inherently better. It's not necessarily. Yay!
That all?
And I have no idea if I'm actually going to be able to go all the way up with this.
That's that.
Pardon me. I mean, part of the show is immersion. And being able to hear what's being said and understand what's being said is part of the immersion. I'm not saying that, you know, there are a lot of localization and some people prefer more accurate translations, but that can be true in the subtitles as well. My response is watch what you like. Okay, let's see if I actually still get this one too. Good! Good.
That all?
I have no idea. I mean, this is it. Just, you've got a lot of ability.
That was a
I
joke.
punched that hard enough to make it break. Congratulations, me. I guess. I mean, this is worse than the... Alright, in order to learn this skill, we're going to hit you with it a lot, and if you survive, great. Okay. But this is just make sure you hit hard enough. Like, okay, it's a DPS test, I guess. Not even a DPS race,
All right.
just a DPS test.
Let's give him hell.
It's a big one. Nope, I failed. Okay, we'll try a different skill, see if it does better. Because I do have multiple forms, you know. I know that getting great,
All
great,
right.
great with that
Let's
one
give him-
didn't work. Style. Oh yeah, that's not going to do well. Lightning and fire are both low here. Well, let's try it anyway, see what happens. Remember, at 450 did not do enough. Okay, well that one didn't do enough. That's even less. And I think the other one's going to also be less. So, my other option is to boost myself and then do it. But I'm going to go through all three of the skills to see if any of them are stronger.
All right. Let's give him...
My benchmark is 450. How does this one going to do? Not 450. Wow, that was the worst of them yet. Okay, back to the mountain one. Yep. I'm just wasting money at this point. Okay, equipment. Anything to boost his attack. $228, I saw some 240s up there, 244. I saw a 262. There we go. Okay. This actually might be able to do it. Again, just throwing money at this one. God, this is dumb.
All right. Let's give him...
This is the worst dojo yet. That wasn't even a great. Nope. Did even less that time. So I'm going to have to throw an item as well. See if that does anything. And if it ends up that I'm not able to do the all 5 of them. Okay, let's see. Cure all elements, paralysis, petrification, attack. Raises attack of one ally. High spirits. Oh, you didn't break it on your first move. Wait, what? Yeah! Okay! So So, boom, reset button. I'm not able to do that one yet. That was just tier 3. There are like 5 tiers at dojo. I'm not wasting the money on it if I can't get past it. There is, pardon me. There we go. There is one other option, and that's to go in with my Trinity drive up. Like, I could break the 3rd one with my Trinity drive. And then come back later to try to break the 4th one with more Trinity drive. That might be my best option right now. In fact, I'm going to try it. That does assume that I don't brick it on the first couple attempts. Actually, you know what? I don't even care. I'll just come back later. It's not worth it. I bet that's a really nice skill, too. It's just not worth going after right now. So, another failure. Yay. I need to come back with better gear or more levels. And that's half of today so far, me wandering through a swamp, then a desert. Because those things are always right next to each other. There's no enemies along the way, I'm just going to run. Camera angles! Hello! Oh, God! Pick one game! Come on! Ah, there we go. Now I'm out of here. That was annoying. I hate that. Get stuck in a loop going from the same one over and over again. Back and forth, because the camera angles screwed it up. Blarg. Alrighty then. I guess the only place to go is try to go this other direction. I hope it's the right way. Oh, wait, what do we got? What do we got? Read the sign. Marbles. Entrance Desert. Well, let's go to Marbles and see if that's the right way. Probably not pronouncing it correctly, and I don't care! Commando's orders are so vague. Well, it's got to be the right way. It didn't stop me from going it. Maybe the game has stopped doing that now that I'm this late into the game. It probably is like, nah, you know where the game is now. You know where things are. We'll just let you do what you need to. No more railroading. Of course, they assume we actually paid enough attention to the map to know where things are. Oh, and now it's raining. Because of course it is. You know what I didn't check? Did not check the chi in this area.
All right. Let's give him hell.
Style. Let's go back to normal style. Forget. Ah, and of course I miss right away and blow my Trinity drive. Always happens. Always happens. No. No. Stop running, stupid fish. That just reminded me of something.
It was over before it
Running
started.
fish. Asylum filmmakers. I'm sure you've heard of them. They've made such fantastic movies as Sharknado, which is actually some of the better ones because those ones at least you know they're stupid. But they make a lot of really cheap knockoff, like sci-fi original crap, and most of it is crap. They're most known for their mockumentaries. Or mockbusters, excuse me, not mockumentaries. The mockbusters are, for example, when Thor was going to hit theaters, they came out with Almighty Thor. Because of course they did. Because they can. Because Thor's definitely...
It was over
public
before
domain.
it started.
He's a freaking Norse god.
All too easy.
Marvel doesn't exactly have ownership of him. They might like to claim it, but they don't. So... they do things like that, and theirs are crap. They're just... Snakes on a Train is another one they did. Yeah, their movies are bad. But, they did this one. Moby Dick, was it 2010? Something like that? Yeah, a modern telling of Moby Dick. And... the best way to let you guys know how this movie is...
Let's finish this quickly.
At one point, the whale runs across an island. Twice. Yeah. Asylum is weird. Then the whale ran across the island.
It was over before it started.
Twice. I need to watch that movie again. It is so batshit insane. Aha! Failure! I'll still kill this thing before it can attack. That's fine. Of course, these things are all low level anyway, so... Actually, I leveled off one of them, didn't I? Did I not just gain a level? Whatever. This game bores me so much from talking about anything but this game. I mean, this has been nothing
was
but
over
fighting
before
today.
it
It's been
started.
an hour of combat. Ugh,
All too
it's
easy.
another one of those days. Yay! Fisty leveled up. Go, Fisty! Woo, woo, woo! So, there's better video games than this I could be playing right now. I could play Heroes of the Storm. Oh, yeah. If you have Heroes of the Storm and haven't yet, of course, you know, most of you are going to be watching this much later because I have all of like 3 people who watch my show. But, yeah, Heroes of the Storm, they're giving away like 20 free heroes you log in. Of course, it's one of these things where they just did their 2.0 revamp, which is really cool. In all honesty, I was very hesitant about the whole loot box thing they're adding in because, well, loot boxes, to be honest here. But I was worried that we'd be getting less things thanks to the loot box system. But no, we actually do get more things as a free player. And I have thrown some money at this game, and I'll probably throw some more at it. But the loot boxes actually allow you to get skins and such that you generally wouldn't be able to get without.
It was over
paying
before it
for.
started.
So I am all for it. And in order to promote this thing, they are giving 100 of the premium currency gems. That's how you pay for things now. You buy the gems, you use the gems to pay for them. Big surprise. But they give you 100 of the premium currency and then say, hey, there's 3 mega bundles to pick up, each one with 20 heroes. They cost 100 each. You can only pick one. But that's what this 100 gems is for. Do it. Absolutely do it. Find one that you like. I found one that had the fewest heroes that I already had. I bought the tank and bruiser bundle.
It was over before it started.
Love it. I actually do have a fair amount of characters in that game. I don't like MOBAs that much, but they recently added Genji from Overwatch as well as a Overwatch-style map in a MOBA where you're pushing the payloads. It's great, honestly. I loved it. It was such a fun changed. Something entirely different. I hadn't seen that before. You have to push the payload up. And that's how you do damage to the other side. And of course you can increase the power of your payloads, and you can try to block them from pushing their payloads. And it was an interesting take, and I actually really like that map. Really like it.
It was over before it started.
Give our Heroes of the Storm a chance.
Well done, everyone.
And of course, as most people know right now, the original StarCraft is free. Now, StarCraft is one that I've been kind of thinking about doing for the show because it's one that I have not beaten. And I've had it and Brood War for a long time, on disc no less. I've got, you know, they've given out several copies of it through other promos throughout the years as well. I mean, if you bought StarCraft 2 Collector's Edition, it came with this really awesome dog tag USB stick that had StarCraft Brood Wars on it. Which is, you know, awesome! I love that. I love companies that just give out the older versions of the game.
Let's finish this quickly.
Why not? I mean, that's why I was a big supporter of Carmageddon Reincarnation. Back when I bought it, I should have kickstarted it. It's one of the only ones I wanted to kickstart, and I never did.
Is that the best you can do?
Because I didn't really trust Kickstarter. I still don't trust Kickstarter. I've kickstarted all of one thing, and it's one that I'm pretty sure is going to come out. It's the System Shock remake. And, oh yes, I will stream at least some of that one. I won't stream the entire thing. But I plan on streaming at least a little bit, giving a review of it.
It was over before it started.
And even that one, they give away the early versions of it, so rock on. Because I've got the early versions. I've played the early versions. You've seen them both on this show. And I loved the fact that I went through the first game, finally, and was able to tell the references in the second game because of it. Anyway, I love companies that do that. The Carmageddon Reincarnation, if you ordered it early, you got the other versions of Carmageddon on Steam when they came out. Actually, a little bit before they came out, which is nice. If you can get them to work. The 3
It was over before it started.
3 wasn't even done by that same company, so whatever.
All too easy.
Honestly, that was the one we were surprised we got because, was it Stainless kind of disavows 3 since it's not their game. They apparently have the copyright to it again, though, so... But it was developed by a different company, so they never really did a lot with it. They kind of consider it non-canon, etc. Okay, there's going to be a treasure chest down here, which is going to be completely worthless. I missed. There, no, it hit. But they gave that one away for free as well as the others. So that surprised me, and I was happy. I mean, I have it on disc.
Let's finish this quickly.
I was already playing it when, I was playing the other ones because of Reincarnation. I went back, like, you know what? I love Carmageddon. I'm going to play these. This is before I was doing the streaming, so they weren't on stream, and I'm not going to do them for the stream because... Do you think this is repetitive? Oh, God. Carmageddon 1 is very repetitive. Because you got to do the same maps over and over and over
it started.
to try to increase your score in order to raise your rank to beat the game. There's the other one. So, yeah, that's pretty repetitive. Although this is more repetitive, very much more. So I probably won't feature that one. Besides, in all honesty, at this point, if you're going to play a Carmageddon, the max damage version is really good. I absolutely recommend it. You saw me at the beginning of the year recommend that one. Do it! Play it! It's awesome! But they gave out the other versions, and I love that when
it was over before it started.
I love that when there's an updated version.
Well done, everyone.
Some companies... Gearbox, I'm looking at you. You need to start doing this. Like the Serious Sam. Oh, hey, you know, you have the old versions of Serious Sam. We're re-upping it. There you go. Here's the new one. That happened with BioShock. That happened with Titan's Quest, which I'm going to have to play at some point. A lot of games have, when they have the update, the new version, you get it if you have the old ones. Evil earrings! Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Really? Really? Okay, this is going to be a plot area at some point. It has to be. Freaking chest was up here. That is so dumb! And we're walking back. Walking ever so slowly, walking in the rain. Good sound effect for the rain, at least. I like rain, so this is actually making me happier. It's calming, soothing, the sound of rain on the rooftops. It's just a nice sound. Sit and enjoy it for a while. Okay, that's enough enjoying it. Then again, back to the subject of giving away the older versions of the game, or the newer versions of the game. I'm all for free games. But it's like the older versions of the game, a lot of times, yeah, it can,
Let's finish this quickly.
the new version will strike interest in the old one, but for the most part, well, that's actually not, this part's not true anymore. But it used to be that, you know, when a new game came out and there was a renewed interest in the old one would only ever get sold on the secondary market. Well, this isn't so much a problem anymore thanks to Steam and such. You can actually go buy yourself a new copy of the game, even older games, and the developers are getting money for it, which is why I love Steam and GOG and such like this. And even if it isn't always the developers, but someone else who bought the license for the game, as is the case for a lot of these old games, like Night Dive Studio has purchased many of them. It, as at least still somebody's bringing them back, somebody's getting a profit. Someone is still profiting today off these sales, which is good. And for the cases where the company that originally published them is still around, it's even better. You know, for example, I can go to GOG, and one of these days I'm going to do this.
It was over before it started.
Say, Catacombs set, which I want to do. I want to play those games for you. id Software still exists. They'll still get a little bit of money from it, hopefully. So nowadays, yeah,
It was
bringing
over
interest
before
in
it
the older
started.
games actually can help the companies. But it used to be that those older games were secondary market and the companies did not profit from them. In fact, you know, there's a lot of controversy back when, I don't know if it was the Xbox One that was going to do this, but it was going to lock the game to the console, so if you sold it, the person would have to buy another key for the game anyway.
It was over before it started.
And people hated that. And
Well
rightfully
done,
so,
everyone.
Because selling video games is a thing that, you know, selling used games is a thing that's been going on for a long time. Unfortunately, some unscrupulous companies have made bank on it. I'm looking at you, GameStop. If you're gonna sell a used copy of a game, sell it direct to the person who's gonna buy it. Don't go through a retailer like that. You know, even if you're gonna buy one, hit up eBay. You're probably gonna pay less, and they're probably gonna get more. And I hate to say that, because there are some good companies out there that make their business on older games, classic games. And I have no problem with that, but for the most part, we live in, the internet
Let's
is
finish
connected
this
as it
quickly.
Wow, my tongue, I don't know what the hell my tongue was doing on that word, but the internet as connected as it is, you can find the people directly who are buying and selling the games, and you really should. Because, as I said, you will generally, especially if you shop around a bit, will pay a bit less for the games than you would going to one of these retail markets. But the people who are selling them will also get more for them. And you know, these companies, like what GameStop is doing, it's nothing new.
It was over before
There was
it started.
Funko Land back in the freaking 90s that was doing this. So, and again, you know, they would buy the games in cheap, sell them expensive. You get like 4 or 5 times the dang profit margin off of them. It was bad. It was pretty bad. But when you're young and dumb, hey, that's how I got a lot of my games. Unfortunately, that's how I sold a lot of my games, and that makes me sad. Even when I had to sell off my collection recently, I went to one of the retail places to do it. I needed the money now, I needed the guarantee, and they could do it.
It was over before it started.
But just as a general rule, try to avoid that. So they're used to. Again, my train of thought got a little bit derailed, but it's coming back around to the track. I remember what I was going on. I was talking about the companies that give away the older copies of the games. Now, it used to be that they wouldn't make any profit from the game. Now they do make profit from the old copies. So, for example, when XCOM was coming out, well, there's a whole bunch of XCOM.
It was over before it started.
Games are all on Steam.
Well done,
I don't
everyone.
know if all of them, because I don't know if it's all of them or not, but a good number are on Steam. So when the new XCOM was coming out, you bet those were selling. But I would have been a fan if, oh, you bought the new one? Yeah, here's a code for the old ones. Enjoy. Sweet, we get to see the old ones. I am just a fan in general of getting more exposure for every game. Good or bad. Preferably good. There are a lot of classic games that people have missed and that were not available to get that are coming back. Which is one of the reasons I'm doing the show. Why? I'm going to talk about this game again now. Finally! It's only been, an hour and 15 minutes. Let's go back to talking about the game I'm actually playing.
Let's finish this quickly.
In the world, in this zone that I've never been to before, at least I don't think I've ever been to this area, why are there these low-level enemies? Maybe I have been to this area and I forgot.
Are you trying to make me look bad?
And if that's the case, why is it sending me back through this area with these low-level enemies? This game does not understand challenge curves, difficulty curves. It does not understand... It doesn't understand anything. I'm going to, again, compare this game, because I'm comparing a lot of games to Dark Souls, because I played Dark Souls recently, and I cannot stop raving about how well it's designed. I would prefer...
It was over before it
my
started.
ideal game would be the combat from 2 and the map from 1. But Dark Souls, much like other Metroidvania games, and I will die on this hill that Dark Souls is Metroidvania. It kind of guides you by the difficulty of the area. Now, mind you, that's not to say that, especially in Dark Souls, with the fact that you have these abilities to deal with pretty much any enemy. And if you
Is
get
that the
really
best you can do?
The difficulty of the enemies doesn't matter. But especially in your first playthrough, it kind of guides you where to go. Like, well, you could go down to the graveyard.
It was over before it started.
With the skeletons. You could immediately go down into the catacombs, because it's there. But it's a little bit too difficult for most starting characters. You want to get more levels, get better gear, etc. before you take it on. So you end up going to Undead Burg instead, which is a much easier area. That's the proper use of difficulty as a guide of where to go. And I know players who played the game enough times that the very first thing they did on a new playthrough
Is that the best you can
go
do?
straight to the catacombs. Because they wanted to get one of the masks off Pinwheel. I kid you not. The very first thing they did is go down to the catacombs just for the mask. And hope
It was
they got
over
the right
before it
mask.
started. All too easy.
You can do it, but that is the proper use of difficulty as a guide. This area is challenging. This area is less challenging. Your first time, you're going to want to go to the less challenging area. This game. Okay, where does this go? That's where I'm going. You know what? I'm going to go check this little notch up there to see if there's a chest inside there before I run off. But I'm going to kill this thing because of XP. But this game just does not understand that at all. In fact, I've not encountered that anywhere in this game. It's like the difficulties of enemies.
Let's finish this quickly.
Randomized. Because we've seen where I've gone through an area where nearly any enemy could kill me if I had a bad round. And into the next area where I could walk through it like it was nothing. And this is the because the game railroads you into one pathway. It's not like I had a choice of skipping one area and doing it later. No.
It was over before it started.
Ran me through the difficult area, and then ran me through the easy area. Just to progress the game, there was no choice where to go. That's bad. That is not well handled difficulty curve. I know I haven't been here before because I'm opening all the chests for the first time. So why, if this is my first time to this place, why are these low-level nothing enemies in my way? Don't get me wrong, I'm glad that I can just quickly end these fights and move on, but as you see, I'm getting like nothing from it. So why do this? I'm still going to do the fights, because even this little bit of a nothing is better than actually nothing. You know what? I'm going up all the way to check the other side, too. Heck with it. I'm here. I'll get a desert bracelet out of a treasure chest. Is it any good? I don't know. Do I care? Probably not. Prevents confusion. Sand dunes engraved on it. Yeah, it's not bad for the stats. Gives a lot of attack. Could be useful. Oh no, I've been attacked! What am I gonna do? I was hoping we'd reach some plot today.
Let's give him hell!
I really was hoping we'd reach some plot today. Hopefully we will. I mean, we're near the area we're supposed to be going to, so maybe there'll be some plot. This game is not paced very well either, but I've played worse pacing games. Oh god. Xenogears. Not Xenosaga. Xenogears. Oh. Whole lot of cutscenes, whole lot of anime at the beginning, and then like 40 hours of nothing.
It was over before it started.
And then some more anime cutscenes, and then Disc 2, which... yeah... Disc 1 and Disc 2 in that game are decent. Disc 1 is actually pretty decent. In fact, it used to be kind of a joke that if you were going to play Xenogears, play to the end of Disc 1 and consider it done. Yeah. I don't think I have the game anymore. I might still have it. I don't know. My PlayStation games are not in direct sight for me, and you know, I've gone through so many games. I don't know what I have or what I can't anymore. I might still have Xenogears. I can check.
It was over before it started.
It's in a box. Oop, oop.
Well done, everyone.
Sorry about that. I won't play it for the stream. God, no. Ugh. You think this is tedious? Well, Xenogears is better, at least. But, yeah, I really want to limit the amount of roleplay games I play for this after this game. Like, this was a mistake. This was an unmitigated... Unmitigated? My pronunciation key has gone out the window. Probably because my brain is over sitting in the corner from earlier. Ah, you thought I forgot that? Haha. But this has been an unmitigated disaster, this particular game. Playing it for the stream. And yet, here I am. Dedicated to finishing it. Hey! We're actually getting story! It must be Antifa. Oh, okay. You gotta be kidding! No! No, 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 no! Oh, God! Right as we're actually... That was it! That was the plot, everyone! 2 lines of dialogue! And switch parties! Oh, God damn it. No, I don't want to play. Hell with you. Hell with this game. I don't want to do it anymore. Ah! Freaking hour and a half. We got 2 lines of dialogue. Time to check this party out. See what it has. Style. Oh, hey, you're still working on that one. Okay. Oh, hey, you're still working on that one. Okay. So these two are actually still working on something. Damn it, they were waiting for us. You're under arrest. Yes, of course. Duh. Don't. You idiots. Yeah, exactly. You're leaving them no choice. Get ready for a police beatdown. Oh my God. Really? That's the one you're going to attack. Okay. Yeah, you actually did some damage with it. And I missed! This one's a faster one. Gotta get used to it.
Just run away!
Wraith, shut up! That's gonna hit both of them. For basically nothing. Did not even get time to check my chi. That was a total failure. Okay, well, yeah. Her turn. The chis here are all screwed up. Okay, she's running. Nope, nope, nope. Not doing this. Not doing this. You can handle it. Wraith, you back off also?
Don't worry about me.
You can take care of this, because I am not playing this game.
This is the only way.
Wow. This is going to be trouble. Oh, so fast. I'm used to the slower ones now from the other characters.
Guarding won't save you from this.
Actually, it will, but that's not the one that does a whole bunch of hits, dude. Alright, let's see how much damage you take. Hopefully not a whole lot. Good!
You'll have to do better than that.
Oh God, the voice acting. Make it stop! But we don't have much holy chi.
I'll set your spirit free.
Celestial. What starts with an H. And it's not even like, okay, like wind and water, yeah, they both start with W, so it's okay to switch one off. But there's no other C ones. So why would you switch to H? Why would you rename it from holy or heavenly to celestial?
You'll have to do better than that.
Is it that? Oh, actually, it is an Atlas game. And
Excellent
Atlas kind of
news.
scrubs religious stuff from the title, or from the game. I don't know if it was I think it was La Pucelle Tactics. They changed some graphics, got rid of a rosary, changed some crosses in the background, some candlesticks, if memory serves. which would also explain why this game's name was
Consider
changed
this
to
your warning.
Tears of Blood, away from Crimson Stigmata, which is a better title, but Stigmata has those religious tones, and we don't want that. Look at the size of those fists, too. Your top one is probably holy, isn't it?
I'll make this quick!
Pardon me. See, that's the one where blocking won't help you. Oh, ho hum, ho hum, ho hum. Ow.
You'll have to
Actually,
do
to the
better
point
than
where I
that.
wanna do some healing. Fortunately, there is a healer in the
Live
party.
by the sword, die by the sword.
Okay, well now we're on 5, finally. Switch to... Oh, not ready yet. Now! Switch to healing. And I missed! Awesome! See, now that I'm used to the faster, I do the slower one and I get just brain no worky.
You're a lifesaver.
Yes, she is the healer. I know the job. Alright, back to beating them.
You're a lifesaver.
Ooh, almost missed that one. That would have been bad.
I'll set your spirit free.
Here's a big air attack. And it's useless! Yay! Fortunately, I do have the Holy Chi up, so let's do this. That one's dead.
Run if you value your life.
God, the voice acting is so terrible on Raul. One down.
All in a day's work.
I'm keeping an eye on the healing chi up there, because as soon as it comes back, I am going to use it. One of the reasons I want to get it a little early. I just hope he doesn't break any
Guarding
of
won't
these.
save you from this.
That's just not useful. And again, parrying won't save you from this. Well, yeah, it actually kind of did.
Let me help.
Healing time. Now do the big heal.
I needed that.
And let's actually bring Rihanna back into the fight. So she can punch them. A lot.
You're a lifesaver.
Even though she doesn't have a lot of chi for this. I think this is the one where she's trying to learn hers. I think this is the one she's trying to learn. Is it? Yeah, it's gotta be this one. Hopefully the one that it's missing is lightning and not fire. Get more chances to do it that way. It is. It's lightning. Of course, now I can't do fire for a while. That's what I get for missing. she's not going to learn hers this time out.
Consider this your warning.
That's another thing, the whole switching parties thing. Like, okay, I'm used to this party, and now don't get any time to... Actually, I didn't have time to adjust, didn't I? Yeah, well, whatever. Should win this one pretty quickly now.
I'll make this quick.
In theory. Wish I had some better chi in this area, but whatever. Wish I didn't have to worry about the chi at all. Or having to go through the levels, or anything.
I'll set your spirit
how much I
free.
crave for this game to be just a traditional turn-based roleplay game with the two sides lined up, like Final Fantasy style. Let me choose my attacks and go from there. I think I would have a lot more fun with it that way, ironically enough. Even though this more dynamic combat system is what
Guarding
people
won't
kept
save you from
wanting,
this.
I don't like the way it's handled in this game. So, yeah, I would much prefer a more traditional style. I still don't think the game would be any good, because it's not just the combat that's the problem with this game. It's also the fact that it's just so dumb! Poorly written trash.
I'll make this quick.
But going back on the whole scrubbing the religious aspect out of it, you know, they
All
could
in a
still do
day's
heavenly
work.
for celestial and it would still be the same thing.
Phew.
Because the
I really
heavens
worked up an appetite.
doesn't necessarily imply religion. It's another word for space. That was a really poor delivery on my part. Why me? What did I do? It's because your husband was a spy. Exactly. Really? Okay, so we're going to Iman. Where Amabot can't touch us? Really? Okay. So that was the plot, everybody. I don't know how the other team knew that we'd be going there. I think they came to the same decision of, well, it's kind of a safe zone. Well, it's probably where they're going to be. Which tells me that everybody who's looking for them will also know the same thing. Oh God, please tell me I'm not going through the same path as I just was. So yeah, this is it. This is the whole having the two-party thing means that we're
Stay
constantly
focused,
switching
I'll take care
between
of
the same two parties. You know, we're in the same area with the same chi. This is gonna suck. 'Cause that's it. That's her attack right there. That's all she can do. That was it, everybody.
Nicely
Ow.
done.
Run back, and the next save point we find, I'm ending. Pardon me.
Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Oh, why?
it. Wow, not bad.
Why? Just why?
This is the only way.
The only party member I can even swap out with is the healer, which I'm not going to do because the current healer here needs to learn
All
those
in a
other
day's
skills,
work.
which she can't do right now because both of those chis are weak. This place sucks for chi. But again, we're fighting low-level enemies, so it doesn't really matter. This is pathetic.
I have been trained to kill. All in a day's work.
Why can't we
Phew.
just have the two parties together?
I really worked up an appetite.
Another Gekra bone. Wasn't that was like a key item that I needed how long ago for that stupid birthday side quest? Alright, I could switch this to holy or fire. You know what? I'm gonna switch it to fire. Assuming it doesn't explode on me when I do it. There we go. Now I can fight with Miss Fist. Perfect. And this was early enough in this map that hopefully she'll be able to learn her skill.
Stay focused.
I'll take care of it.
Where? There you are. Running right for the healer as usual.
That wasn't so bad.
At least now we'll be able to do the attacks. I mean, Miss Fist doesn't have the best defense, but it could be worse. And lightning is strong, so I should get plenty of chances to learn her last skill. Please don't take a lot of damage. Please don't take a lot of damage. That's not bad. That could definitely have been worse.
Man, you suck.
Alright, time to get serious with these. I need to get the great. Watch me get it on the first freaking one. And it's like, oh yay, now it's useless. Hooray.
Huh. I don't have time for this.
Now air is weak also. I have to pretty much use her. So I might have done some damage to myself by switching the air on. Because I can't use the hungry swordsman back there. What did I tell you? What did I freaking tell you?
I'll make you beg
As
for
soon as I
mercy.
switch the lantern, boom, I learn it. I no longer really need to use her, but I'm going to because I can't use the other guy anymore.
Huh. I don't have time for
This game.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
At least she's one-shotting them.
Huh. I don't have time for this.
I'm gonna heal.
That's it?
This game is giving me a headache. Because of how dumb it is. And I can't change that lantern back either. It is what it is now. You're not allowed to change the lanterns after you change them once. Which is stupid! But that's just one of the minor stupidities of this game. Okay, air actually isn't weak, so that's not too bad. Can I run past you, please? 'Cause I really don't care to fight you guys right now. Oh, hey, there's a save point right there. Good. Good. Because we are going through the same freaking area from before. Stop. So this is the fourth time that we're actually going through the one. Yeah, that's it. That's the day save. So we're again, it splits the game into two parties and then makes the two parties travel the same route at effectively the same time. So we get to repeat the same part of the game over and over, and I'm tired of this. Well, tune in tomorrow to see the exact same thing as today. Different people. That's the only change. It's all that's different. Until then, Internet, take care and enjoy the games you play.